Good morning and Happy New Year. NYPD apprehended a piece of shit that deserves the death penalty.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feast and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk a doubter, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Happy New Year. Welcome to the MC Too Tall Show. I am your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, MC Too Tall. And we're going to begin this new year the right way with outrage. We're beginning this new year the right way, being pissed off at crime that runs rampant, of course, because of the Democrats. This piece of shit you see on your screen, Kamel Hawkins, or whatever, however you pronounce his name. I don't really give a shit how his name is pronounced. I should just start calling him piece of shit, lowlife sack of shit, who could have done something productive with his life, like scraping bubble gum off of bathroom floors at gas stations for $5 a day. But instead, he decided to pick on a decent human being and push him onto the tracks as the train's pulling in. Push him right in front of the train as it's pulling in. And luckily for the response by the motorman, that man did not die. But he is in critical condition in the hospital. Meanwhile, police have arrested this piece of shit by the name of Kamel Hawkins, and they're trying to say he's mentally ill and this and that and boop and bop and beep and boop and boop. Okay, Nikolai Tesla had mental quirks. He introduced us to alternative currency. Okay, or alternate currency. They said Abraham Lincoln had his mental quirks. Black men are free because of Abraham Lincoln. And we could go on and on and on. So I don't buy that mentally ill bullshit. And that's the reason why they're killers. If that's the case, then they're a defect. You take them out of the equation. You give them the much necessary and much helpful to society and very much humane capital punishment. It might not be necessarily humane to the person receiving the punishment, but it's humane to the rest of society, not being subject to someone like this that would push a human being in front of the train. Like that Sebastian Zapito, whatever the fuck however you fucking pronounce that asshole's name, who burned a lady alive a week ago on the F train in Coney Island. Now, people want the details of what happened here. From what I was told, it was the 18th Street platform on the IRT 1 line in Manhattan. And, of course, that's one of those stations where you have the booth, the turnstiles, and then right after the turnstiles, you have the platform and train. And so you have some footage from the unpaid side peering into the paid side. A couple of kids jumped the turnstile. And then coming from the right of the screen, this piece of shit, Kamel Hawkins, shoulder blocks an unsuspecting passenger who is a dumb fuck in his own right for being at the edge of a platform as a train's pulling in. You're never supposed to be at the edge of a platform. I mean, even if there's no train coming, you don't want to fall and hit your head on the freaking railing. Even if there's no train coming, you don't want to be that close to the edge where a rat could jump up from the tracks and crawl up your leg and bite your dick off. You don't want that. That could be avoided simply by backing up from the edge of the platform. And you know what else could be avoided? Being shoulder blocked in front of a frickin' moving train. So, I hope the guy recovers. You know, I'm not going to say, well, I'm not going to be one of these people like, well, fuck it, he should die because he's stupid. But I hope he recovers and learns never to be that stupid again. And the person in this scenario that deserves that glorious death is this Kamel Hawkins, gum-scraping son of a bitch, or a person whose life would have been better served as a gum scraper. And so, this gum-scraping son of a bitch, rather than knowing his place in society and scraping gum, decides to be a miserable bastard and push this guy in front of a moving train. He is a racist, prejudiced bastard. And by the way, the aggressor is not white and the victim is white. Figured I'd point that out because in most cases where the aggressor is a white man, they like to point out that the aggressor is a white man. So, I like to point out, in this case, the aggressor is not a white man. The victim is a white man. And this is to reverse the racism in today's press. Not to be a racist, but to reverse the racism. And as I would say, these words instilled in me, I pass on to you as at my closing, as I do at every closing. And it's instilled to me from the hetero one Messiah, Jesus Christ. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Follow, share, and subscribe to the content of MC Too Tall on YouTube. Stay strong and keep kicking that slang. This is your boy, The Messenger, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. Be good.